Another makeup tutorial? Yes, no, maybe. Don't worry, this is not your typical makeup tutorial. In this podcast right here, we'll be having deep, funny, and interesting conversation with lovely people. How are you, girl?
Babe, I'm not staying, I just wanna play. In the party, he just wanna rump. Big boobs in the bus, they plump. She a baddie, she knows she a 10. She a baddie with her baddie friend. They like I tell you, always stay hot. Oh, they mad cause I keep making bops. Oh, she mad cause I'm taking her.
You can find us on our Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at ChatsandGlams.
Like damn, she in her mood. Like damn, she in her mood. Like damn, she in her mood. She lit, get money too. Like damn, she in her mood. No friends, I don't fuck with the fake. Saying they love me, but one
So welcome back to ChatsandGlams, guys. Perfect. Sorry about my nails.
It's okay, I love them.
Thank you. I just don't want them to like scratch you. Okay. So I saw your Instagram and I saw that you're a glam babe. That you like beating your face.
I love getting pretty. That's my favorite sport.
Of course, like me. Of course. And I also saw that yesterday you had your makeup
Yes.
event.
So I plan open mic nights every month with my friends.
Period.
So it was really nice.
Period.
You get to see all types of different talents in the city.
Okay, so it's not just like talking, it's also
Singing, rapping,
Oh.
poetry. And yeah, that's pretty much
okay.
it.
And like comedy.
Yes, we've had some comedy.
Period. I might come and see you for comedy
Yeah.
because I'm a funny babe.
I would love that.
Period. So sorry, I need my concentration for the eyebrows.
Yes, the eyebrows is always the hardest part.
Always. What is one product that like you need all the time on the go?
My lip gloss.
Your lip gloss?
Yeah.
Me too.
I cannot live without my lip gloss.
For real.
My day will go bad.
Me, like, unless I'm eating, I don't like to have like my lips looking funny. I need them to be on check
Yep.
because if it doesn't look good,
And when you're used to like putting lip gloss all the time, you literally feel it when it's like not on. Like right now, I feel it, but I know I need to trust the process because it's gonna come soon, you know?
yeah. You do like lip gloss with all of your looks or
Yeah.
same?
I'm not I don't like to like try new things, but I should.
You should.
Yeah.
Of course. I'm the total opposite.
You like to try new things?
I like to try new things. I like to switch it up. I get bored like when I have like always the same things.
That's how I am with my hair.
I'm like that with everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
I don't like basic too, genre.
Yeah, me neither. Like when I see somebody too much, like, why are you always the same? Why are you always staying like basic? But
I just don't like being in a box. Cause
Yeah.
I will do anything. Not anything, but like my braid color. I could have gotten black braids, but I'm like, no.
yeah,
I
but
wanna be
sometimes
different.
it's good. But like other times, I don't know, switch it up. But I don't like to say basic because some people like that's just who they are.
And they make it look good, which
Yeah.
is true, yes.
Exactly. So I just feel like everybody's different
True.
in that way.
As long as you make it look good at the end of the day.
For real. I like your skin. Like, you have, like, perfect skin.
Thank you.
I wish.
I came a long way for that skin.
Yo, me too. Me too. But thank God that we're black because black don't crack. What's your, like, favorite step when you're doing your makeup?
To be honest, like, when I do my makeup, I do it within like 5 minutes. I just put,
5 minutes?
I just put foundation,
What?
concealer, and call it a day, to be honest.
Oh, damn.
That's why I like getting my makeup done, because, like, it's the whole shebang, you know?
But do you not do your makeup because, like, it's too much effort? It's too much, like...
Yeah, I'm a lazy babe. Yeah.
That's
I don't know.
okay.
Like, I've always wanted to like, learn and do it, like, really nice. Man,
And never
I'm
gave
a
out.
lazy babe.
Yeah. It's okay. Some people are like that.
I might learn soon.
You're gonna take, like, some makeup classes?
Well, one of my good friends, she's like a makeup artist, and she taught me how, and I literally wrote notes. So it's just the practice that I need to handle and buying the right products And I know TikTok like tells you all the good products that you need, so just need to do my research.
Yeah, TikTok, YouTube, all of it.
Yeah.
Like the internet nowadays is literally so informative. You can literally like find everything on TikTok or YouTube.
Yeah. I love that for us.
Period.
How long have you been doing makeup?
I've been doing makeup for 10 years.
Wow.
Yeah, but not like professionally. Like I started on YouTube because I was obsessed with YouTube, and for me actually makeup started from an insecurity.
No way.
Yeah, I just didn't like the way I look. I was young. Sometimes it's life. Sometimes that's how you feel, and that's how I felt. And after that, like I started wearing makeup every day. I started actually wearing foundation every day when I was in secondary, which is pretty bad.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
And then you grew a passion out of it, and then...
Yeah, but I think that I was always like passionate about makeup. It's just definitely, it started from insecurity, which I don't like, but...
We always get, like, the biggest blessings always come from your darkest times. So yes, it came from an insecurity, but now
real.
You're doing good.
For real.
You have amazing projects like this one, so it's nice.
Did you see the Super Bowl on Sunday?
No.
No?
I'm not gonna act like I like football, but I saw the performance. That's pretty much why like a lot of people were watching it. Rihanna.
Yeah, Rihanna. She was. How did you feel like she was?
I think she was good, but I saw like a lot of comments that people were saying like, they had better performances like with Beyonce, Shakira, too. Shakira?
Really?
Was it Shakira? J-Lo, something like that.
Yeah.
But
I think it was J-Lo and Shakira.
Yeah, and like I understand because their performances were like they were all over the place, jumping up and down. But Rihanna was literally in the air, pregnant. Like how? What else did you want her to do?
For real, she was like. I love the performance. I feel like the performance was.
It was really nice.
She hasn't performed for
a
8
while,
years.
yeah.
Like, leave her
and
alone.
she's pregnant. Like
exactly. What? I saw like on Instagram a video where she was basically they were putting like side to side video of her dancing, twerking. So like her non-pregnant twerking, at least she's like moving a little bit more, which is normal. But like I was just like, why are you making that comparison? She's literally in her prime time, doing what she loves. She's happy.
Yeah, literally.
Just let it be.
But haters gonna hate.
You for real.
She still killed it.
Yeah, she was.
So you watched the Super Bowl, or you only watched the halftime show?
This year I actually watched the Super Bowl.
What?
But I don't know if I was watching mainly because of the guys or I was actually. But no, I was watching the game.
Okay.
The game was good. I like Super Bowl.
I like football.
Yeah.
Like I used to be. Well, in high school, I was friends with all the football guys, but.
Period.
I just stopped there. If I wasn't around football, like I wasn't watching it. But do you play sports?
I played tennis for 12 years. I was actually really good. I was on the national team of Canada.
What?
Yes, like I used to travel the world for tennis.
That is amazing.
Yeah, but that was like a past life.
Okay.
Did you do like any sports?
No.
No?
I do not like sports.
What do you like? Like, what are your hobbies?
I'm a creative person. Like, I just love anything that where I can use my creativity. But like physical movement, you will not catch me doing any of that.
That's why you're into like mics.
Yes, like I write poetry. I've written books.
Period.
And that's why I like taking pictures too. And like in your mind, you're planning the picture. Like, what are you gonna wear? What's the background and all of that? I love that.
Exactly. So I'm here with D. Ruby Michelle. She's an author, influencer, model. She also has a podcast. So how are you today?
I'm good. Thank you for having me. How are you?
I'm good. So what new in your week? What did you do today or this week? Not today, maybe this week.
This week what did I do? I'm
Did
the
you
worst
work?
person to ask this to because okay, well, basically I quit my job.
Oh, period. No, period.
I quit my job.
Period.
And then I really want to like concentrate on content creating, so that's why I did that. Because I feel like for a while, okay, look at me introducing my week, but then not introducing my week. Okay, but I'm just gonna talk. So I quit my job because I feel like I've been working since I'm 15, and I always like my list of jobs is long because I've never been like happy with one job because I was always like thinking about content creating and stuff like that. But like, especially coming from an immigrant family, you tell your mom that she's never
She's not
gonna
happy.
allow you to
She's
do
not
that.
gonna- yeah.
Like, what do you mean you want to take pictures and call it a day? You know. So I didn't have the confidence to like pursue that. But then I'm at a point where like I don't want to continue to like give up on jobs and waste my time or waste other people's time knowing what I want to do. So that's what I decided. And then, so that was Monday. And then, like, I still work nightlife because I actually enjoy it because it relates to my personality. So
And what is nightlife for those that don't know?
So the club, I'm a bartender / waitress.
Period.
So that's that. And then I had my open mic night that I planned with my friends. That was yesterday. Today I was hungover.
Period.
But I'm here. And yes, tomorrow I'm going to be creating content. I have a photo shoot. And that's it. It's pretty much it.
Period. You're booked and busy.
Yes. And
As
I
we
really like that.
Yeah, I like that for you too. Because that's what you need.
Yeah.
And also, like, my cup, like, how does it work for those that don't know how it works?
Basically, like, every month we have it on a Thursday. We announce the date 2 weeks prior to the event, like actual event date. And if you guys want to perform, we release like a performance list where you can sign up. Like again 2 weeks before, and then the tickets always sell out within 5 minutes.
Period.
So we get a lot of unhappy people, but honestly, like if you're on the site, because the tickets go live at 6, if you're on the site at 5:59, you might get a chance to get a low sum.
But I feel like they gotta be on the site like at 5:55 if they really want to like get a ticket.
It's crazy, like the amount of times where the site crashes because there's so many people trying to get it at the same time. But yeah, that's it. So if you guys want to know more about that, it's Mic'd Up Montreal. You can find us on Instagram.
Period. So you just said that you quit your job. Like, where did you work?
It was a normal like office 9 to 5 job. Really nice benefits too, but tired. I can't do it.
Damn.
But it's hard also because I'm at a time where if I'm gonna do that, genre, if I'm 24, I need to build a career. Like I can't just be chilling because whatever you do today builds your tomorrow. So if I do that, I really have to be serious about like content creating and actually believe in myself.
Exactly.
So I like things that challenge my inner self because like you need to grow.
Yeah, you need to explore. You need to like do things out of your comfort zone. Like that. That's how you grow, basically.
Exactly.
If you always stay the same, do the same things, like you won't like grow, you won't know exactly who you are. So I feel like that's so good that you quit.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people like stay in unhappy jobs.
Yeah. I don't
Just
want that to be me.
Me neither. I never wanted that for my life. And I would personally suggest to everybody, like, follow your heart, do what you love, and just see where it leads you, because you never know in this life.
Yeah.
You really never know. Did you tell your parents that like you were quitting, that you wanted to do influencing?
Hell no.
Oh, you didn't say nothing?
No, but I live with my grandmother, and she's already like seeing that I'm not going to work. So she's like, I'm gonna tell your mom. I'm like, okay.
Exactly.
But I just want to show them, because they'll never believe it until you show them. Like,
Yeah.
and I understand them. Like, you're my grandmother, you're my mom. You love me enough to know, to want a better future for myself, and that idea
Exactly.
of a better future is what you've been taught to, like, in your generation. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But my generation doesn't know nothing about that. So
But anyways, for them, like, because they don't know a lot about like our life, basically about how things are now, they won't like believe it until they see it. So I
exactly.
think that it's better that you keep it to yourself
Yeah.
and like just show them the results.
Yeah.
So that's even better. How would you describe like your makeup style, like when you go get your makeup done?
How would I describe it? I don't know. What I had one eye open this whole time. I just said the sentence, but I like soft glam, but I like the glam too. I love a nude lip color. You know.
You like lip gloss?
I don't know. I'm not really hard. Like I said, like I love to try new things. So anything that's like I never tried it before.
Exactly, you're gonna like it.
Yeah, and makeup
Period.
only enhances.
Enhance your beauty, your inner beauty.
Yeah,
Don't ever
so-
forget that, guys.
Period.
Period.
So it can't really get like you can't look ugly while you get your makeup done.
I
Or-
mean, it depends who does your makeup, but if the makeup artist is good, you're not supposed to look ugly. Just remember that. I know, like, most people know you because of your journey on Love Island, which is basically L'Île de l'Amour here in Montreal, Quebec. But how did you find your journey on L'Île de l'Amour?
It was a nice experience. It was a nice experience. That's the sentence I've been telling everyone ever since I came back. But
Honestly and truly, just be honest.
it was just different. It was an experience that
You weren't like that you didn't think was gonna happen. You had like different expectations.
it's just different. Like not everyone can say that they've been on a show, and the people that can say it will let you know that you don't even know how to describe it, because it's like you spend 2 months within a house with people you don't know. You have no access to your family, you have no access to your friends, you have no access to the outside world. You're literally not allowed to even know the actual time, genre. So c'est comme...
When you're on the villa, oh, they never let you know the time?
Well, you see that the sun is rising and the sun is setting, and you have a phone with you, but...
Is there a reason why?
It's just to stay within that. You're on Love Island. You're just here. You know what I mean?
They just want you to be like focused on the villa.
Yeah, on the experience that you have. I quickly understood that I wasn't going to find love there. But I had some good memories that I built with people. What was hard was when you came back and like you become a whole new person, because 2 months may seem like a small amount of time, but it's a lot of time.
It's a lot of time, especially when you're away
From
your
everything
people.
you know. Yeah.
And basically you said you don't have access to people, to your family member, even the time. I didn't know that about like TV shows.
You have a phone with you while we're recording. You have a phone with you, and you know like what time, but you don't know what time you're gonna go eat. You don't know what time this is happening. Everything changes every day, and then when on our off days, like it was just nothing was told to us, you know.
Damn.
Everything was a surprise.
And on a scale of like 1 to 10, like how would you say was how can I say that? How was the experience different to what you thought it was gonna happen?
I didn't think of anything because
Really?
I didn't think of it anything. I
Damn.
really thought I thought I was gonna find the love of my life, but I did not. That's the only thing. But I did not think of it because you can't really you can't make an idea of an experience you've literally never heard of or
Never experienced.
and when you see reality TV on TV, when you see reality TV on TV, it's not real. Like what you see is literally 10% of what's really going on.
But I feel like it's better when you go on a show with no expectation, like that. You'll be less disappointed.
Right.
That's just how I see it.
Yeah.
But before going on the show, did you look at season 1?
Not really.
No, okay. So you had no idea.
But they do everything different at the end of the day too, because they can't have you expect the next steps. They really have to surprise you with everything so that the show stays interesting.
Exactly.
For you, the person experiencing it, and for the people that are watching it. So that's that. But I do believe it really changed me as a person, for the better. I've gotten to know a new side of me. It really boosts your growth as a person too.
But the thing that I found, because I saw you talking about that on your YouTube, diversity. The thing that I found sad when I looked at your season, but also the first season, is that you were in the villa. You're like the only black girl. You're beautiful, and there's nobody for you. You didn't find love, and you went there with such high expectation to find love. And basically, on the first season, the blackest girl, which was Gracia, she was saying basically how she was crying, saying that she was so unhappy that she doesn't feel pretty. And they basically did the same thing in season 2, and you were basically saying how they didn't learn from their mistake. So that's one thing that
Well, honestly, I don't know. I've spoken about this earlier this month too, but I just feel like it's Quebec. I don't know what else to say because I'm a minority in a lot of the environments that I experience, work. I've always been a minority. So there's things that I already expected in that sense. But I really thought that with the experience that Gracia had, they would have understood.
Yeah, and change things.
And that's what I told my Nunu. A Nunu is someone that takes care of you at the villa. That's what I told them. I'm like, I can't believe you guys are repeating the same thing. And honestly, their excuse was, well, we make everyone fill out a form, and they asked them would you go for a black girl, and they all said yes. But in this day and age, I don't know who would say no, especially if they're trying to get on a show. Especially if they know also it's not only gonna be black girls.
Yeah.
So that's that. And I spoke to one of the Nunus, and I told them that I was very disappointed in the fact that they still didn't learn. And also, I had one of the one of the Love Islanders.
Yeah.
So one of the guys that were in the villa with us literally asked me how does it feel to not have anyone that looks like you here on the show for you.
Oh.
I looked at him. I was like,
do you want to say names or
no, I'm not gonna say names because that question came out of innocence and ignorance. It's not his fault that he comes from a place that he doesn't know better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm the person that's gonna let him know better. So, but it was just it was just a proof to me that okay, if you're thinking like that, they're all thinking like that. So I was at some point I was I don't feel like I belong here, so that's why I left on my own. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And also when people talk about diversity, I feel like color, but body types,
Yeah.
And
And when we're saying like when I'm guessing when you're talking about diversity, you're not just talking like black people, right? Like
no, like
also
there's people from all
Asian.
over the world. Yeah.
Yeah, they can be more like inclusive
Mm-hmm.
and maybe because it's sure that like if you've never been like in a interracial couple, like you don't know that life. So maybe in choosing the people, maybe see like if some people were in an interracial couple,
Yeah.
because it's easy to say yes, like I can be open, but if you don't know that life, you just don't know it,
Yeah.
and that's okay.
And I've like dated from around the world,
Mhm.
but but like I don't have a specific. I wouldn't say like, hey, I'm only going for that type of person.
Mhm.
So I feel like diversity in your life, your personal life, diversity in on TV needs to be like more. It needs to be done more because there's a lot of girls that told me, "Oh, you're my inspiration," and I was like, "Me."
Mhm. No, you really were.
But it's just the fact that I was the only black girl that survived there. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
That's the reason why they're like, oh, we look up to you. But if there was more representation,
Mhm.
I feel like little black girls would be more comfortable in the thought of like joining us something like that. There's a lot of girls that also ask me like, oh, should I apply? I'm like, girl, you saw my traumatic experience.
Mhm.
If you're, and that's what I told the producers too. If I wasn't built how I'm built emotionally, I would have had a even worse experience, and it would have
Mhm.
traumatized me for the rest of my life. But I've, I like I said, I've always been the minority in like the environments
Okay, yeah.
that I've been in. So it's something that I'm used to, and the way my mom raised me, it's like she raised me with such confidence that even rejection can't really like phase me like that.
Exactly.
So yeah,
But I felt like honestly you were so brave. But I personally liked you on the show because you came as you were. Like you
yeah,
came bald headed.
mm-hmm.
Like I was just like, wow, I don't even think that I would have done that,
No,
because a lot of time like when you're in those type of environment, you want to kind of like assimilate, like be like them a little bit. So
mm-hmm.
I was saying like if it was me, I would have put on a wig just to look like more
Mm.
like them. But you did you, and you did your experience. Maybe it wasn't like the greatest, but
It was still a nice
hopefully.
thing to do though. Like
Mhm.
I would never say I wish I never did it. It's just
Mhm.
like there as much as there's good, there's bad, but that's in everything in life.
Exactly. Would you like tell them to do things differently?
Oh, I told them everything. The day I left, I
Mhm.
literally spoke to the main producers for like an hour, and I told them these are the 3 points that you guys need to change, and hopefully they took it. But they also have like what people don't understand. They also have like a specific society guidelines that they need to follow in order to have the views they want. And I know that's the
Mhm.
truth that we don't want to face, but like these type of shows, for them to do good, they need to abide to certain looks,
True.
certain things, you know?
True.
So yeah.
True. 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 But I saw on the show it was good to see that you had a great relationship with everyone,
Mm-hmm.
and they really felt like confident, like talking to you, coming to you. Do you feel like in your day to day life, people see you as like that person that they can turn to?
Yeah, but honestly, I don't want to be that person no more.
Oh, okay.
I decided that recently because I literally had this conversation with my friend the other day. I've had to survive off of self love for so long that I'm at a point where I can't just, and when I'm saying survive off of self love, it's like you keep giving people the advice they need. You
Mm-hmm.
keep giving them the hugs they need when they're going through something. But a lot of times when I was going through something, I didn't have that.
That support.
And exactly, and people tell you like you can't expect your heart and you can't expect your heart in other people, genre. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to believe that because a lot of people I was like, I'm someone that reflects the energy you give me. If you give me nice, I will give you nice. So why do I always have to be like, oh, okay, they're not built like me, so let me just not even take it personally. Like, I want a friend like me, and I want a friend, I want someone like me in my life. So
Period.
the side of Ruby that they saw is the girl that always had to love herself and always had to be there for people, but was never there for herself. And I'm recently trying to change that and being more selfish with myself, because I can't keep giving and like,
No returns.
yeah.
That's true. That's like such a great point.
So I'm no longer the friend that's gonna
Give.
yeah.
And like let people take. It's true. You have to like put your foot down sometimes, because I'm guessing sometimes it's emotional for you too.
It's draining.
Draining. Yeah.
And I'm someone that is very sensitive to energies. So when you're sad, I'm sad with you. I can't be sad all the time. Like, what?
Period. You gotta rejoice.
Yes. And the only way you can do that right now is by being selfish. And whoever really loves you will
Understand.
celebrate you through that journey.
Yeah. On the show, we saw that you and Amelie formed a great friendship.
Yeah.
But we didn't see really like how that developed in the beginning.
Oh, there was no development.
You just, when she came, it was boom.
Literally.
Wow. That was good.
Yeah.
And you were so like sad when she left.
Yeah. Well, your emotions are like very intense there. Like, there's things you'll cry for that you never thought you would cry for. Like, if I was to meet someone right now and meet a friend right now, and like we've been friends for a week, and you're telling me, oh, I'm moving to New York, like, I don't think I would cry. But there, as soon as someone left, we just were crying our eyes out.
Yeah, because you were with those people like 24/7.
Literally, and our beds are so close. Like, you build a routine with someone, and then you're like, oh shit, you're leaving. We don't know when we'll speak again. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Everything is very intense there. That's why you really have to be really have that strength emotionally if you're gonna do a reality TV show. It's not for the weak.
Especially like when you're a black girl, I guess.
Yeah.
In a white environment.
It's not for the weak. But I do believe that, like, I'm hoping with all my heart that they've learned and they're gonna do better for next year, for this year's season.
And when is the new season coming out?
They're gonna start filming in April.
April, okay. Oh, so it's soon. But hopefully there's more diversity. But we can only like cross our fingers for that.
Yeah.
But at least on the first season they had like 2 black girls, which I was actually surprised because I don't watch a lot of like shows in Quebec, mainly because of that part.
You had 2 black girls?
Yeah, Anamael and Gracia.
Okay.
Or you don't?
No, Anamael. Sorry, forgot about her.
Haitian?
I don't know, but she's half.
Okay.
She's mixed. She's very beautiful.
She is gorgeous. But they were all gorgeous. Gracia, all of them.
Would you do a show like that?
I was thinking about it, but the thing is, I don't like to be put in an environment where I don't feel pretty when I know that I'm beautiful. And also, like you said, you have to be strong to be in those type of environments. So I feel like I'm strong, but I feel like just to be put like in an environment where you're not beautiful, I haven't felt that way since primary school, so I don't want to go back to that. It can be traumatic, and also the fact that I might not find like my type of guy over there. So that's also another thing. But I'll just have to see. And I like that you were like a girls. You were there for everybody. Was it hard, like, seeing that nobody, like, everybody was coupled, but you weren't?
It wasn't hard. It was just awkward. Like, there'd be times where we're filming and I'm like, I finish getting ready and everyone downstairs is with their couple. And I'm like, I'm not about to be a third wheel right now. So come, I have to spend time by myself, or like, I'm not, like, I don't want to like get into conversations when you're with your baby, you know?
Of course, you don't want to, like, barge in.
And I know like the girls were like they're real ones and they wanted like me to feel included all the time, but I'm like, sometimes you can tell when it's out of like pity, and I do not like that. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
So that's why I left. I was like, girl, you guys are all coupled up, let me go home.
Do you think, like, sometimes on the show you were holding yourself back?
Holding myself back for what?
Because I know, like, Jacob.
No.
No.
I was not holding myself back.
No?
I think Jacob and I had a good date, like, but again, everything is, all the emotions are like heightened there. So as soon as we got home, I was like, yeah, I don't think he's the one for me.
Yeah, it was just like because of the date setting.
Right.
But I love Jacob.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
He was so sweet. Like, I loved it.
I think my favorite was Carl.
Your favorite guy?
Yeah, my favorite guy at the show was Carl.
And who was your favorite couple of the season?
My favorite couple? I don't really have one.
No?
None of them are together. My favorite couple is Shadi and Megan. They're cute.
Okay.
They're really cute. My favorite girls were Bibi, Amanda. Am I forgetting someone? No.
Amelie?
Yeah, but Amelie left early. That's why I'm like, and like we have a friendship now, so you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have your podcast.
My podcast is about self-love.
Period.
Or like conversations that are hard to have but necessary. I haven't been filming because I'm like I just want to find the right studio and everything. But it's coming back.
Period.
And what else? Oh yeah, so taking pictures, doing photo shoots. It's really my passion. Like, I love it so much.
When you say content creation, do you specialize in something? Fashion, beauty,
I'm
hair,
still finding like
your niche?
But the thing is, having a niche is so hard. Because me,
Yeah.
like, I'm an all over the place type of girl. Like, you can't put me in no box. Like I said at the beginning, I don't like to be in one category. I love doing my makeup just as much as I love putting outfits on, and I love having fun. Like, my days, I feel, are very interesting. So, like, I just do everything. I don't know.
Period. As you should. How did your podcast start?
My podcast, I started it 2 years ago. The second year anniversary is on the 22nd this month.
Period.
Yes. And honestly, like, I love my podcast. It's helped me grow so much.
Period.
But I need to get back serious about it. Like, I just needed that, right? I need that thing where
You will. Did you start the podcast like as a way of guiding people towards self-love, because you were also once like not giving yourself self-love?
Well, I started it during pandemic time, beginning of pandemic, and I realized I love to have a deep conversation, but I was too shy for YouTube, so I was like, let me just. And at the beginning, I was so shy. I had to like record one episode, like I had to repeat it like 5 times before actually posting it, just letting people know about it. Like, it was just a scary time for me, but I'm happy I did it because it helped me gain confidence.
Yeah.
And it helped me help others. I just wanted to have real conversations. And I know I always have like those type of conversations with my friends. I'm like, I need to put that out there.
Yeah.
So that's what I want. Like, I've wanted to give up on my podcast, but
Don't give up.
Yeah. It's
'Cause
too easy to give up.
Yeah, and the benefit is like way bigger because, like you say, you're talking about self love, which is something most of us struggle with. So never stop working on the podcast because you never know who you're inspiring and who's looking at you. Did you have like any special guests on your podcast?
Um, most of the guests are my friends.
Oh, that's even better because it's actually people that you know and you're just like having conversation with your friends filmed and you're making your bag. And also you said that you write books. You actually have 2 books out, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, I self-published 2 books. The first one is a like collection of the poetry I've been writing since I'm 5 years old.
5? Oh wow.
And it's like the chapters are divided into like the people that had the most impact in my life at that time. And the second one is about like finding love with like 2 people that come from 2 different backgrounds of life.
Is it a little bit the second one like a description of your own life situation?
It's inspired by true events.
Like true events, period.
Yeah, at the beginning mostly, but yeah.
And where can we buy your books?
On Amazon, just type Ruben Michelle and you will find the books.
So before we go on to the next topic, I just want to do with you a segment that I call Dead ou Ait. So basically,
What is it?
Dead ou Ait? Because you know,
Okay.
like, we're always like, oh, no, ça c'est dead, or like, oh, ait. So dead basically means like you ain't with it at all. And ait means like, yeah, you with it. So I'm going to tell you like some life situation that we all go through. The first one is, would you allow your partner to regularly check your phone? Like, he demands to check your phone.
No.
No.
Never.
Have you ever had like situation like that?
I would be the one going through phones and
Oh,
it would break
really?
my heart every single time. But I just feel like that comes from insecurity. Why do you need to check my phone? That's my personal life, you know?
Yeah, that's like your personal space.
I think, and me going through other people's phones is what taught me not to, like, that's not okay, you know? Would you?
Me, I would never let somebody like, if you request, it means like you don't trust me. That's first of all. And why you don't trust me. If you have something to ask me, I would prefer you just asking me directly.
Exactly. Like, if you think I have something with someone.
Yeah, because I just feel like looking at somebody's phone, like
you're just looking. You're just trying to feed the insecurities that are on your mind.
yeah.
And it's like, if you don't trust me, why are you with me?
Especially like you said, you're an influencer, so your phone is like your way of making money. And I just feel like some people are they don't have the best intention for you, even though they're dating you. So they can take your phone.
But also, like, conversations with my girls, why would I want you to see that?
For real.
Like, we hold deep secrets in those conversations, you know?
Exactly. You're in a long-term relationship with somebody. I'm talking like 10-year plus. And, you know, you have kids with the person. Do you think it's okay if the person never proposed to you?
It's definitely not okay.
Definitely not okay. Why it's not okay?
Because we're literally, at this point, life partners. Why wouldn't you marry me?
Exactly. Like, if you spend 10 plus years with somebody.
Yeah, there's no way you're going to keep calling your girlfriend after that. Huh?
Exactly.
That is weird.
That is like, but some people, they don't want to get married. But I feel like if your intention in a relationship is to be married, it's better that, you know, you put pressure on the man or the woman, because why don't you want to marry me?
Not even pressure. Like, I'm telling you, I want to get married. If you do not want to get married, I will not continue this relationship.
But sometimes, like, you know, we're like in a relationship, we're naive. A lot of us like think that maybe it's gonna change.
No, I feel like that's where we go wrong. Like, when you meet someone, especially at our age now, like, if you're gonna meet someone, why would you meet someone to like you have a list of criteria this person needs to meet. If that person doesn't meet one of the criteria, now you're settling and you're setting yourself up for
Failure.
So if
unhappiness.
Exactly. And these questions like, or do you want to get married, what do you want to do with your life, are questions that should be answered within the first meetups, you know. So if you don't know if the person wants to get married after like 5 months, what are you doing?
I don't even feel like it's the fact of not knowing. I think like some guys, they like to play with our minds, and they're gonna like sell us this dream, basically tell us that, oh, they'll marry us, so we just go along with it. So that's why
see, after 10 years you're going along with it. That's kind of crazy.
Some people, like, I don't know if you watch the Real Housewife. I watched like the first, but that was like a long time ago. Or not even Love and Hip Hop. Like the first season, the New York one. They had this girl, she was with the man for 10 years, and they're still together till this day.
That's insane.
They're not married, they don't have kids, but she was, in the season, she was forcing him to like propose. And he did, but till this day, no marriage.
Oh, that's embarrassing. What? That is embarrassing.
Oh my God, that is so funny. And the last one is, do you allow kids at weddings? What do you think about kids being at weddings? Is it a yay or nay?
Maybe not at the reception.
Yeah, just like...
especially if it's one of those receptions that end at like 4 a.m. What are the kids doing there? You know?
What are the kids doing there turning up?
I don't know. Well, my Haitian family has kids every single party they have. So, because whether it finishes at 5 a.m., midnight, 11 p.m., the kids are there. So, but the thing is, there's always that one room where all the kids are sleeping.
Okay. And like people are watching the kids, or they're like turning up? I'm dead.
I just remember sleeping
in
that one room. But they always make sure we're safe, you know?
Period.
But yeah, I wouldn't mind having kids at my wedding. That's just my Haitian self, though. Would you?
I used to be like, I don't mind kids at wedding, but the more that I'm growing up, I don't want kids at weddings, at my own wedding, because I just want to turn up, turn up, and I just feel like it's not a scene for kids, so that's why I'm going to pass on that. But I don't mind seeing it at other people's wedding.
But I've never seen a wedding without kids.
Oh, me, I've been to weddings with kids, and I didn't mind it because I go to see the kids, I play with them, they're cute. I'm using this foundation, which is the Mario, but it's not Mario.
I've heard about it on TikTok a lot.
It's great.
Why is it so good though?
It's good because like when it's on your face, you don't feel it.
It's light?
It's light. You don't feel full coverage. I don't know how you like your makeup. Do you like it full coverage or
full coverage?
Full coverage. It's full coverage, but you don't feel it, which I love. I don't like having foundation on my face and I can feel it because why am I feeling the foundation?
Yeah, I hate that feeling. Like, that's why I don't understand girls that wear makeup all day. Because, like, there's that certain hour where it's like, let me get this off my face.
I mean, if you like makeup, it's normal for us. But if you don't, I could understand.
Is that your favorite foundation?
At the moment, I'll have to say yes. Because I never knew a foundation can feel this good. But also a little goes a long way. So it just shows that the product will last a long time.
You got it from Sephora?
Yeah, Sephora. But I personally stopped wearing foundation because it's not good for the skin. And it really has helped my skin. But now Mario, the thing he did with this foundation, it's gonna make me wear foundation again. What about you? What is your favorite foundation?
Well, I've been using Fenty
Fenty
for like
Beauty?
years now, yeah.
Yeah.
And it hasn't disappointed.
Period. But all of her products are really A1.
Yeah.
I can't complain about anything.
Is the Mario thing foundation, is it good for oily skin?
It's good for oily skin. I'm a super, super, super oily skin girl. And sorry if I went a little bit hard on that.
It's okay.
And I can tell you that I love it. I'm wearing it right now. So yeah, the Mario foundation, amazing for oily skin. But also like now we're in the winter, so I don't know how it's gonna do during the summer.
Yeah, because it gets hot in the summer.
It get hot, and when you're oily, it's not even cute. But I didn't think that like you were a oily
Yeah, my face is really oily.
Girl.
But it's like, it gets oily, like, I don't know how to explain it, to be honest.
As the day goes. Yeah. When you're getting your makeup done, like what is your favorite thing that the makeup artist does?
I think it's like the skincare part at the beginning. Like putting the primer on and everything. It's therapeutic, you know?
Yeah.
I could literally fall asleep while I get my makeup done. What's your favorite thing to do as a makeup artist?
All of it, no, just joking. Eyeshadow. Eyeshadow and adding rhinestones, pearls.
Nice.
I like to do colorful. Well, not necessarily colorful, but I like to do different technique like cut crease, halo.
Okay, nice.
That's mainly the thing that I like. I also like to do, because I used to do like series back in the days where I would do like Halloween. I would have like team series. So I would always do like makeup that are out of the box. So I like that, but now, I think that now because I don't know what changed, but now I'm more into soft glam. A lot of us women go into relationships that are toxic. Why do you think like women stay in toxic relationship?
I don't know. Well, I could tell you my reason for staying in a toxic relationship. I think that's why, like, earlier I was telling you, I can't, like, I'm at a point where I've been through so many toxic relationships. You can't fool me. You can't fool me.
Period. You've learned your lesson.
I've learned, and I think the reason why I stayed is because I was holding on to broken promises a lot. And I feel like a lot of us fail to understand that most of the time we're looking for love in someone, but that love that we're looking for into that person is the love that like we have inside.
Preach.
And it breaks our heart when we don't find it and we try to make up excuses. But I feel like a lot of the times the way women like leave the toxic relationship, is you really have to hate him, you know? You really, really have to hate him. That's the only way I let go.
Like you need to force yourself to hate him?
No, like at some point you're going to be so fed up with what he does to you that you're just going to hate him.
Okay, so you leave him like when the hate is too big.
Exactly. Like when there's
Okay,
no
okay.
much, there's no more. You can't find the space to love a person that has hurt you that much.
Yeah, that's
There's
true.
always that one situation where you're like, yeah, bye, you know. And but it's very common, like these toxic relationships, because I feel like a lot of us have not healed from a lot of things. Like I was toxic too, you know, at some point. Hate to admit it, but yeah.
And do you feel like you were toxic because of other people, their treatment towards you?
I don't know why I was toxic. I had a lot of insecurities because of the previous relationship before that. And I never really looked within. And like so a lot of us don't love ourselves, so it's really hard for us to like love someone
others,
else. Yeah.
That's crazy. And like when you decided to break relationship, like how did you find to love yourself? What are some tips that you can give to people to love themselves more?
Well, it's not gonna happen overnight. First of all, like you're not gonna get your heart broken today and a week later you're gonna be like, yeah, I love myself. Like I still struggle with loving myself, although I do believe that I do love myself. But what I did was I accepted my emotions. I didn't beat myself up about it. Like, you know, sometimes we'll be like, oh, don't be sad over him. Like it's his loss or whatever. But yeah, all that is true. But you still have to go through the emotions that you're going through and admit that you're hurt. Admit that you messed up or like you made the mistake to go back to someone that you knew wasn't good for you. And what I did was I planned some things that I know would make me feel better. So I started doing yoga, got a gym membership the day after.
The day after the breakup?
Yeah.
Period. Can you look up for me?
Yeah,
Sorry,
I went to the
thank you.
spa. Like anything that makes you feel good, because you can't just sit on your bed crying all the time. You know?
Exactly.
And just accepting that it takes time.
To heal.
Yeah, it takes a long time. Like there's things that I thought I healed from. 10 years later, I get triggered and I'm like, girl, did you not learn? That's just how life is, though. You just have to have fun at the same time.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of girls like go through that, and often it's because of childhood trauma. Would you say that like?
Yeah, my childhood trauma definitely led me to
part.
this. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Were you like too much focusing on what you didn't receive in maybe your childhood, so it manifested in your relationship?
I don't know. Because I lost my dad at an early age, so I didn't know what it was like to actually have a healthy relationship with a man. So my first love, I held on to him because I think I didn't want to lose a man again, like a man that I loved again. So I think that childhood trauma led me to holding on for so long to someone that really wasn't healthy, but that was just all I knew, you know?
Exactly.
And sometimes like you'll be like, how can you be so stupid to stay like with someone like that? But you don't know better. Like, how do you what? If you don't know better at that time, you can't really beat yourself up about making those mistakes.
Exactly. I always say like you gotta be forgiving toward yourself, because when you don't know, you don't know. So like take one day at a time, basically.
You really have to treat yourself like you would treat your best friend. Like you wouldn't tell your best friend, "No, you're a dumbass," you know. You tell your best friend, honestly, you're gonna get through this.
Period.
You would bring her gifts. You would hug her. So you really have to show that same energy to yourself.
Period.
See yourself staying in Canada for the rest of your life?
No, 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 no. Too much big dreams. Too much. There's just too much things to do that has to be done in this life that I cannot achieve here. No, but I just feel like, I don't know about you being in the influencer department. Like, I feel like Montreal could have way more compared to like the other cities, countries, I would say. Like, even the UK, like, baddies are over there.
No, but I do appreciate like the Montreal culture or whatever. I definitely want to travel because it opens your mind and whatever. But I don't know. I always told myself, I'm not gonna stay here, da da da. But I don't see. For right now, I don't see myself like leaving my grandmother. So I would definitely travel for like a couple months and come back here and there, because there's a lot more to learn. Like the UK baddies, like you said, them like it's a whole other culture there, and they can put you on to like other things.
Exactly.
So that's like it's a way to expand, I guess.
I see that you talk about your grandmother a lot. Is she like your biggest inspiration?
Well, yes, in terms of strength, in terms of who she is. Like she's like 77, something like that. But like the energy she has, you would think she's like 50.
50? Period.
And I live with her, so that's like my best friend.
Aww.
Yeah.
I like people that have like grandparents. Because I cannot relate, but...
Okay. What happened to
my grandparents?
Yeah.
They just died when I was
young, huh?
young. But I just had like, I saw one of my grandparents on my dad's side.
Where are you from, like, your nationality?
Congo.
Okay, you're Congolese.
Yes, Congolese.
Have you been there?
Never.
You've never been?
I never been.
What? Oh my god.
I never been there.
Do you want to go?
Of course. I want to like maybe have a year when I live there, just to...
Do you still have family there?
Yeah, I have family everywhere.
Okay, nice. I love having family all over the world.
Yo, me too.
Because you could just go and visit
I can
them.
go everywhere. Like, it's just perfect for me. And did you ever go to Haiti?
I went when I was younger. Like, my mom had me at a really young age, so she's like, let me just send you to my aunties while I figure my life out. So that's what she did. But, like, I don't remember anything. I just know there's pictures of me while I was in Haiti.
Okay, okay. And you're 100% Haitian or... Okay, okay.
My mom is Haitian, my dad's Haitian.
Period. And you said you lost, like, if you want to talk about it, of course. You said you lost your dad at a young age.
I was 8.
You were 8? And you were in Ottawa?
No, Ottawa, it was just for high school. So I was like 11 or something. Because, you know, there it's like middle school and then high school.
Okay.
But yeah, that was the realest man I've ever met in my life.
And just losing him abruptly, like, must have changed.
Well, when you're that young, you don't really understand what it is to, like, lose someone so close. So I didn't understand when I was younger. I was just like, oh my gosh, my dad's not here no more. And I would, like, it was, I don't know. But I mourned quickly because I didn't understand the impact. It's more when you grow up, like, when you're a teenager and you're like, oh, that's what it feels like not to have, like, a father in your life, you know? And I feel like a lot of, like...
relationship issues that you had?
Yeah, like, but in general, like, a lot of people that lost a parent or that just didn't get to grow up with a parent, like... It's easy, like, I don't know how to say it.
Like, you don't get to experience maybe what your friends did.
And you see people and they describe their experience, you're like,
That's me when people talk about grandparents. I'm just like, oh, must be nice.
But, you know, you just have to take some, leave some.
Exactly.
I'm still thankful for that one parent I have, you know.
Exactly.
And I'm thankful for the time I had with him, even if it was a short period of time.
And when basically, like your dad left, your mom had to be like both the mom and the dad?
Well, my parents weren't together when I was born.
Oh, okay.
So, like, my mom was always, like, playing a lot of different roles in the household.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, like, even for Father's Day, I'm like, Happy Father's Day!
Oh.
Yeah, my mom's a very strong person. Like, she's held it down.
Mm-hmm.
She's definitely held it down.
Period. Shout out to the mommies.
Mm-hmm.
And the daddies, too.
Yeah, there's also fathers that do both roles, and I find that really, really remarkable.
Yeah. I like parents that just, like, do it all.
Yeah, you really have to show love to your parents, because it's now that I'm understanding how hard it is to be a parent.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a parent, but, like, I see it. I see it, and it's like, wow, if I was to have a child right now, it would be crazy. I don't think I'd have it figured out like my mom had when she was 24.
Same. And do you say, like, how was you as a child?
I was a brat.
You were a brat?
I was a brat, like, crying all the time if I didn't have what I wanted. I remember my dad took me and my, like, half-brother to the store, and they were buying something for his birthday, like an outfit. I literally cried my eyes out because no one was trying to buy me an outfit for my brother's birthday. And at that moment, when I remember, I'm like, damn. I was so spoiled, but I didn't realize. So anything I didn't have, I would cry about it. But I was a fun kid to be around. I was joking around, you know, dancing.
Well, you still look fun to be around, so.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah, my mom had to struggle with me a lot.
Thank you. But I guess it's just normal. You were just like a kid trying to take your place. Trying to be equal to your brother.
I wanted my outfit. And my outfit was bomb, too. I have a picture. I just wish I could show you guys. I chose it and everything. My dad literally looked at me like, are you really crying right now? But, you know, that's the beauty of being a kid.
Yeah, you can, like, that's when you're a kid, like, you can really be a brat. You can have, like,
yeah, if I was to do that right now, people
would
really
be so unattractive.
Yo,
so
people
unattractive.
would think I'm crazy.
Easy for you to express your mind, your thoughts?
I just love to talk. I love to talk. It wasn't easy to express like on my podcast or anything or like public speaking. Actually, no. I was always good, like, at the oral presentations at school.
Period. I was very bad at that.
I don't know. But I'm an attention whore. Like, I love attention.
Mm-hmm.
I love attention.
Mm-hmm.
As much as I try to act like I'm shy, I don't know why I do that sometimes, but I love attention because even at the family gatherings, I was always that one kid dancing, like, hey, let me show you my moves.
Mm-hmm.
I did not know what I was doing.
But you don't strike me as somebody that likes attention.
No way.
Yeah, like,
I love it.
I would have never thought.
No way.
'Cause you just-
I'm not gonna like create this an attention whore that like. Okay, let me not use crazy words like that. Okay, there's people that like attention
Mm-hmm.
that will do the most and start yelling in the room and da, 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 da. There's people that just like to just have attention just by just being themselves, you know.
Yeah, and you're more like on that wave of being yourself.
I love to talk. I love to make sure everyone's having a good time. Everyone's comfortable. So that's me.
Like you're not doing anything to like harm or like to take attention off of others.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, okay.
I am not about that life. I am not about that life.
Oh my god, that's so funny. I would have never thought.
No way. Okay, what was your first impression of me?
Like you now or on the show? Now?
Now. Okay,
Now?
let's say now, like when you saw me walk
When
in.
you saw like super sweet, just like somebody that's easy to talk to, that goes with the flow, like you said. And
Okay, on the show now.
on the show, same thing. On the show, confident, number one. Also, I loved how you were just there for everyone. Like, I just love, especially like Black women that are like that. So,
But I also feel like Black women always have that title of like la maman, the mom, or like the helper,
yeah,
so
I do agree.
it's like I that's our title at home. Like you're the one that does the dishes and stuff for the man at the house. You're the one that's catering to others. So that's our personality types for a lot of us Black women. So that's normal.
Yeah, like that's on the show. I saw that a lot. Like I felt like you were the mom of the group.
And that was to me. It's like we're all the same age. How are you calling me your mother right now?
Oh, they were calling you.
Yeah, they were like, Ruby's the mom of the group. Like she's really the mom. But to me, I was just like using my common sense. So
Yeah.
but it like if you are more mature, not more mature, but like I don't know. It's a reflex sometimes to just be there for people. For
Yeah.
me, it's literally a reflex. Sometimes I'm like, whoa, relax, Ruby. You know.
Do you feel like you were more mature than the other people on the show?
I don't know if someone can be more mature than another. I feel like we all have different experiences, so it makes us wiser in different departments. Like some things that I could think of, maybe Amanda wouldn't think of, but some things that Amanda can think of, I wouldn't think of based off of her personal experience, you know?
Exactly.
So I was just,
Just being yourself. AKA not trying to be the mom of the group.
yeah.
But you were like put into that box. Do you feel like you were put like into a box being on the show?
No, I think if anything, I put myself into a box because that's the only side of my personality that I showed others. When there's other sides to Ruby, not just like the one that gives advice all the time. You know?
And what are those other sides?
I don't know. They just come out. They just come out when they want to come out.
I'm dead.
Yeah.
I am dead.
I believe anyways, I was going to say I believe I have different personalities, but I don't want to go into that subject.
Oh, okay. But I feel like we all do.
Right?
Because we have like personalities with our friends.
With our parents.
Yeah. Especially with the parents. Especially when you're African.
Yeah, you can't be showing them
I
everything.
say none.
I feel
Of
like,
course.
but that's nice though, because like you get to know yourself through different, like Ruby in Montreal is not Ruby, the same Ruby in Ottawa. You know what I mean? That's why when people say, "Oh, you've changed," boy, I don't even know who I am right now.
I'm dead.
Like, I recently found out that when you do your makeup, and you know how sometimes your nose can, like, your nose is running because when you do put a beauty blender, it's because you're touching a nerve that causes that.
Really? Damn. And what about the eyes though? Because a lot of people, like, when I do their makeup or
It's the
even
same.
myself.
It's a specific nerve that you're touching.
Exactly. That's what I thought. Because when, like, sometimes when you do your makeup and you're on the eye area, like, why am I watering?
I just be thinking I'm sick, but no.
Yeah.
It's literally us provoking that.
Period. We learn things every day.
It was TikTok that taught me.
Period. Do you spend like a lot of time on social media because of your job?
It's how I find like the newest trends and how I find inspiration to like for the next photo shoot, the next video I want to do. I actually love social media. Well, it's fun when it's like
Positive.
yeah.
Because when it's negative, like, it's just another story.
Exactly.
What was like the most disgusting thing, like, comment that you received?
I don't know. I don't really have the like mean people on my page.
Yeah, I feel like it's because like of the vibe you give off. Like even on the show, you were like the public's fave, right?
Well, on the show there was definitely some negative comments. Like about my hair mostly though, because
Really? What were they saying about
like
your hair?
of course if she's if her hair's short, like she's not gonna find love, like
Impossible.
yeah.
I actually like that part.
Yeah, I liked my hair, but a lot of people are just so focused on they're brainwashed by society standards. Like, why do I have to have long hair to find love?
Exactly. Are you going on a show of hair or a show of love?
Yeah.
I'm so dead about that. Do you feel sometimes that social media consumes you?
No.
No?
I use it for positive reasons. But it's like so easy to stay on TikTok for like hours.
TikTok is... That's why I never go on TikTok like when I'm working or when I have like important things to do. Because TikToks is just so funny.
I know.
Are you a big blush girl?
Yeah, I love blush.
You love blush? Okay.
But I wear orange blush.
Orange?
But it's okay.
It's okay,
You
okay.
like
No, because you looked at me, I was like, oh.
No. That doesn't mean I'm against pink blush, but I'm a orange blush type of girl.
Did you ever try like other types of blush?
No. I
'Cause I
really
feel-
tried it once and ran away with it.
Oh, really? Because I feel like purple would be...
Purple. I've never heard of that.
My favorite
Purple
blush
blush?
is from Fenty Beauty. It's called... What's the name? It's the purple one. But I'm forgetting the name because I haven't used it recently because I ran out of it. And Sephora is not stocking it up. So yeah. Did you always knew that like you wanted to write a book? You want to do public speaking?
No, I just really go with the vibe, like whatever I feel right now. And also I'm someone that's very passionate. Like I feel everything intensely. So if I want something done, like I'll just want it done. So when I wanted to write a book, I just really wanted to write a book at that moment. I don't know if I want to be an author for the rest of my life, but maybe if I get another feeling of wanting to write a book, I'll do it.
Is there any more like books in the making right now?
I just write poetry for now. Maybe I'll do a collection of it again.
I do this thing where I actually put blush over here because I just feel like it's elevating the look.
Nice.
I'm all about trying new things. Maybe you'll find that. Nah.
I can't wait to see you.
Period. So what's next for you? For Ruby Michelle?
I don't have anything planned, but I just know that I'm gonna be traveling more.
And going with the flow.
Yeah.
Period. What do you see yourself doing like in 5 years?
I don't even know. I don't even know what I'm gonna be doing next week, babes.
Mm-hmm.
But I do hope that it's gonna be successful, and I just want to make sure that I'm happy no matter what I do.
Mm-hmm. Now that like you quit your job, do you feel a weight lifted off of your
I feel
shoulders?
more confident
Mm-hmm.
about where I want to go in life.
Period. Do you like big lashes or no?
I used to rock big lashes a lot,
Mm-hmm.
but now I still love them. But what I've been going for is like the natural lashes with some
Natural lashes.
mascara.
With your 5 minutes
Mm-hmm.
makeup routine.
Yeah.
I'm so dead. My bad. Okay. Let's see this on you. Are you more like full glam or like natural glam?
Natural.
I feel natural glam, eh?
In my everyday life, natural.
And like when you go out, full beat.
5
No?
minutes, girl.
No,
5
but when you
minutes.
get your makeup done,
Oh yeah, like when I get my makeup done, the makeup artist just does her thing, you know?
I'm dead. Before I let you see yourself, I'll ask you this and that question in makeup edition,
Okay.
if you can answer. So the first question, liquid foundation or powder foundation?
Liquid.
Liquid, okay. So if you're running late, do you prefer to finish the whole look at your house and arrive late, or you prefer to like do the basic and then finish the rest?
No. I'm finishing everything at home.
Finish everything at home, okay. Do you prefer full lashes or mini lashes that look natural that you can't even see?
Full
But
lashes.
you still full lashes?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so we're gonna do the full reveal now that she answered the question. So I'll give you a mirror, but I'll let you see yourself better in the big mirror.
Okay, so do I look there or there?
You can start by looking here.
Okay. I'm scared.
You're scared?
Okay, say 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Oh my gosh. Wow. The eye look is amazing.
Period.
Wow.
Period.
Who is this?
It's you.
Oh my god. This is really beautiful.
Period. I'm glad she likes it.
Wow.
That's like everything if you want to see yourself better. But the lighting,
No,
the
for
lighting's
now,
good.
Oh, I almost broke this.
Ça te
this
va
is really
bien.
nice.
Do you feel like the inner corner?
Yeah. I like them.
It looks cute.
Why?
It looks really cute.
I look like a Barbie.
Period. I like Barbie makeup, so that's what I gave her. So perfect. So thank you so much for being on my podcast.
Thank you for
Where can
having
people find you?
On Instagram, the Ruby Michelle, Ruby IE. On TikTok, the Ruby Michelle, Ruby IE.
Period. And you also have Gem
Talk podcast.
Gem Talk,
yes.
exactly. And for you guys, find us Chats and Glam on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. And that's a wrap for us. Is it a wrap for you? Period. Bye.
Like damn, she in her mood. She lit, get money too. Like damn, she in her mood.